Oh. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So hang on, folks. I reset for like a minute to see if I could find a fun Eden run. And, yeah, no, we definitely found one. What the fuck am I gonna get? I don't know. I was not expecting to get a death certificate. But yeah, so hang on, folks. I'm doing okay today. But, rock bottom. Not about that. What rock bottom does, or cock bottom, is it means that you can. It makes it so that you can never lose any stats. Let's say you pick up almond milk, which raises your fire speed by like 1,000%, but makes you deal 0 damage. You're just gonna raise your fire speed by 1,000%. The 0 damage doesn't apply. So it's really good. That's in consideration. Give me a second, actually. I want to turn down. Glitched crown. Pretty sure we've already done a glitched crown. Spin down dice. That's sad. We'll do glitch crown again because it's fun. What can I say? Yeah, we've already been going for 2 minutes, and nothing has happened because I just spent all of it fucking searching for the right item. Yeah, I'm doing okay. A bit tired today, but you know what? It's what happens. Still working on the Elden Ring video. Got the starting montage done, which I'm definitely happy about. Just happy to have it finished. You know, every day that goes by that I get a bit closer to finishing the video once and for all, I get a little bit happy. But I mean, past that, not a whole lot going on at the moment. I'm just sort of wasting time until I'm finished with the Elden Ring video, because I don't want to start recording anything like another big project before I finish the Elden Ring video, just because I'm worried that I'm gonna start recording another project and then I'm gonna get bored of editing the Elden Ring one and just never finish it, which would definitely be a nightmare. You know, been fucking ages on that recording that video. But yeah, that's the impetus here. But to be honest, I might just have to, because I think I can only put in so many 6-hour editing work days before I just legitimately lose my mind. Okay, wait. What was it? Hit? Right, go. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you can only do one thing for so long before you just, like, can't do it anymore. Or it's just like, no. Not doing it. So yeah, I might start playing some Sekiro. Might start playing, Baldur's Gate. I really don't know. Are any of these any good? The answer is somehow no. What the fuck? You know what? Skin. Alright, what are we gonna talk about? Let's talk about some gaming news. There's, again, not a whole lot going on in the, actual world of, like, politics right now. I was saying at dinner last night, it feels like everything happened in, like, a single day. Like, Israel started attacking Yemen, launched a ground invasion of Lebanon, and then Iran launched a strike at Israel, and then the vice presidential debate happened. And all of that happened within, like, 48 hours. And then, since then, just nothing has been happening. You know what I mean? Like, the fucking craziest thing that's happened over these last few days, which I'll talk about, no, you know what, we'll talk about it now, is that it's been revealed that North Korea is supplying most of Russia's arms in the war against Ukraine, which to me, it just doesn't seem like even remotely true. Because, you know, I thought fucking... Wait, I thought that, North Korea was, like, in the shit. I thought that they had, like, no economy. They weren't producing, or, I don't know. I always thought that North Korea was, like, in a terrible spot, but no, apparently they're in a good enough spot to be producing Russia's weapons. Which, I mean, cool. Good for them, I guess. But, like, that's the extent of interesting shit that's been happening over the last few days. Just nothing has been going on. Nothing, honestly. And it's sad. It's really sad. So, yeah. So much cool stuff can happen in the world of politics so quickly, and then just, you know, nothing happens. I don't know who said it, but there's a quote that's like, sometimes in politics, nothing happens, or sorry, weeks happen in years and years happen in weeks, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, an insane amount of shit will happen super quickly, and then nothing will happen ever again. And we're in the nothing will happen ever again stage, which in some regards is good. You know, I suppose I'd prefer to live in a world where things were just extremely normal and nothing, like, truly insane was happening. But also, I've gotten so used to living in a world where insane shit happens every day that, you know, living in a that living in a world where, you know, it's normal just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? Doesn't feel it doesn't feel right. But anyway. God damn, where's the secret room? Where is it? I need it. There it is. Alright. Cross your fingers for me, folks. Hoping for something good here. Oh, there it is. That's what we were looking for. Rock bottom. Alright, we're officially God. Nothing can kill us. Holy moly. That's just sad. I mean, come on. What are we going for? I guess we'll go for glass eye. Yeah, holy moly. Anyway, moving on from politics, because nothing interesting is happening. So there was a thing I saw today, from the director of Ubisoft. Oh, sorry, from Ubisoft's monetization director, which, I mean, tells you all you need to know, right? Like, you know what I mean? Their entire job is to make games worse. Like, their entire purpose is to monetize games, which just makes them worse. You know, so I'm kind of, when I initially saw this, I was kind of inclined to just say, fuck off. Like, you bad. You make game worse, you bad. But then I read on with the article, and essentially what the article was about was the new Assassin's Creed game, which was in like a lot of controversy a while ago. For having like a it's based in Japan, and one of the main characters is like a samurai who's black. And people were like, that's not realistic, because nobody ever existed in Japan who was also black, and it was a whole thing. But eventually, you know, it kind of came out like, no, this black samurai character is based on a real historical figure. But people were still pissed about it because, you know, gamers can be don't know what the word for it is, petty or just like mean. I don't know. But people were still pissed about it. And so the article was him saying that like via these people, you know, shitting on the design of this, you know, Black Samurai, they've exposed themselves as non-decent people. And a lot of people were like, what the heck? That's not true. I'm not a non-decent person, I'm just an asshole. So as fucked up as it is, you know, and as much as it pains me to say this, the director of Ubisoft monetization is right. He's right. Like, legitimately, he's correct. And it's just, yeah, it's bizarre. Like, everything's gone upside down. Everything's the wrong way around. In a world where the monetization director of Ubisoft is the last fucking sane voice in the room, you know that shit's gone wrong. But I mean, it's just like, who gives a fuck, to be honest? I think in a world, like, speaking in terms of, you know, the world of Assassin's Creed, where you know, like, you're an assassin traveling back in time to go change the course of history. Who really gives a fuck about the like, what race the character is? Who gives a fuck? Does it really matter to these people that much? Does it really matter? Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, there's also, I also saw that so I haven't really been keeping up with Metal Gear Solid, especially not since fucking Metal Gear Solid Survive came out like years ago. It came out in like 2018, didn't it? 2019? It was fucking ages ago. I haven't been keeping up with it since then, just because, you know, the game's got worse. Kojima, no matter how insane he is, brought like an extreme, you know, he brought flair to Metal Gear Solid that has just been like completely absent since his departure. So I haven't really been keeping up with it, but apparently there's a remake for one of the games. And apparently, like, the original voice actor for Big Boss, something along those lines, is reprising his role, which has got some people thinking, oh my god, Metal Gear Solid 6 is coming out. Let me just say no. No. Unless I... Ooh. Oh my goodness. Unless I see Kojima himself working on on the project, I'm not gonna like get my hopes up. Oh my goodness, bruh. You know what I mean? Like, Kojima was, you know, obviously he wasn't the only guy working on the project, but he was the special sauce that made Metal Gear Solid good. So if he's not there, I just don't have any faith for the project. But you know what, man? These people are hopeful, and I can appreciate that. I can appreciate them, you know, wanting things to get better for their favorite game series. So I'm gonna cross my fingers for them. Almond milk. That's kind of crazy. No, thank you. Alright. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot about this. I was going to talk about this yesterday, but I believe I died before I got the chance. So I've been observing one of my favorite humans of all time recently, famous actor and Russian diplomat Steven Seagal. If you didn't know, yes, he is a Russian diplomat. Fucking Lord knows why. You know what, I guess he just woke up one day and decided, you know what? I've had it with America. I'm moving to Russia. I'm going to become a diplomat. Yeah, I've been reading up on his lore recently, which runs really fucking deep. Apparently, and this is courtesy of his website, he's the only civilian who have ever defused a nuclear bomb. Which, let me just say, sir, I'm pretty sure you're the only human to have ever defused a nuclear bomb. I don't think anyone else has ever done it. So, I at one point in my life thought that Steven Seagal was a fucking weirdo, but let me just say, how wrong I was. God bless you, sir. Thank you for your service. But he's just such a strange man. Like, he's such a strange man, and I genuinely don't know why he does what he does. Going to the fucking president of Venezuela, I believe. Ow, my eyes. Going to the president of Venezuela, I believe, and just, like, giving him a samurai sword? Like, why? Steven, why? Also, I would be loath to forget to point out, he gave the president of Venezuela a samurai sword on a diplomatic mission from Russia. So let me break down the brass tacks here. A Russian diplomat whose name is literally Steve went to the president of Venezuela on a diplomatic mission, and to curry favor decided to gift him president of Venezuela. I just want to make sure we're on the same page here. A samurai sword. Why? Steven, why? Why? What is the point? Also, how the fuck have we gotten... Well, I mean, Capricorn... Yeah, let's just do it. Oi. Rude. I believe he's also like a cop or something like that. He's done so much in his life. At the moment, I believe he's role-playing as like a surgeon in Russia. So like, doing like Russian propaganda videos. So like, a Russian soldier wounded on the front lines of Ukraine will wake up in a hospital bed, and instead of seeing a beautiful nurse, we'll see Steven Seagal hovering over them with like a scalpel, going, "I'm so glad you're awake, my beautiful friend." He's a man of many talents. That's putting it mildly, I think. Yeah, I'm not one for like, I'm not a huge enjoyer of celebrity culture, but I feel like I would be if there were more completely insane people like Steven Seagal in the in like, you know, the media circles. Like, why can't Anderson Cooper become a North Korean diplomat? Why can't he do that? I mean, he could. He just doesn't want to, because he's a coward. No, he has to be on CNN or whatever. These people are too afraid to live their lives to the fullest. Like Steven Seagal. They're too afraid to defuse nuclear bombs and be a Russian diplomat. And I think that's a real shame. What is the What is the American dream if not working for a country other than America? Yeah, what is the American dream if not leaving America for Russia? Holy moly. I fucking love I love the world. I feel like a lot of people, you know, talk about being born in the wrong generation. And let me just say, I think that's kind of baloney. If you were born any later or any earlier, you would not be just in time to witness Steven Seagal doing the most insane shit on Earth. Right? Like, yeah, you might have been born when the Beatles were still a band, but like, you know, you wouldn't have gotten to see Steven Seagal defuse nuclear bombs. And I think that would be a real fucking shame. I believe I've talked about this before, but I'm a huge proponent of politics doesn't need to be sad, and it doesn't need to be boring. It can be fun. You just have to find the right things to talk about, and that's what I try to do. That's like the you know, that's sort of why I really like Steven Seagal, just because he is very politically active, just in the most insane ways possible. And that's also, to a degree, why I don't know how to phrase this properly, but you know, I don't mind Trump. I think he's like a pretty terrible person, but I also think he makes pretty good content. You know, he's a funny guy. Love him or hate him, Fefe is still pretty funny. I feel like 2016 through 2020 was like the golden age of brain-rotted internet idiots like me. Like, we just had there was so much funny shit going on. You know what I mean? It was great. I mean that the whole Trump thing might be a terrible opinion. I guess it's an opinion that only somebody who's not in America can have, because Trump did not do very good things for my American friends out there. But you know, especially the LGBT ones. You know what I mean? But it's just like he make funny noises. He make funny noises. Come on, guys. Do you really hate a guy who make funny noises? He's like if Jama was racist. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that in. I'm gonna leave that in. I also feel like Trump had a really special effect on some American people, in that he activated like a contingency of just the most insane Americans you've ever fucking seen. Like, the people that are willing to go start a militia to try and stop the government from putting like microchips in their water. Like, these people were fringe previously, and then post like 2020, they are just like a very real contingency of Americans that you have to play to, right? Like, instead of being the insane aunts and uncles that you don't think about and you just try to forget about and like leave out of your life, you have to now actively play to these people and be like, no guys, don't worry, we're not putting microchips in your water, please vote for us. And I feel like that's made American politics a lot worse, but also a lot funnier. You know what I mean? Like, you love to see like Mitch McConnell trying to talk these people into voting for him. Like, guys, I'm not putting microchips in your water. I'm just trying to make everyone else's lives quite significantly worse. Don't worry, there are no microchips in your water. I don't know how to do a Mitch McConnell voice. I don't know how to. Alright. I'm not going to bother going to Mega Satan. We're just going to go to, I don't know what to call it. I genuinely don't remember what his name is. You know what? Well... Okay, you know what? We'll do 3 more boss... Never mind, no we won't. Okay. Delirium is getting absolutely fucking washed. I mean, that's the power of rock bottom almond milk. Just absolutely no way to survive. Yeah, fucking got you, ding dong. What a loser. Too easy. Wait. SpongeBob. Alright, there we go. Well. You guys have been amazing. You guys have been amazing. Great talking to you all. And, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!